Bunny stumbles in the dark, groping along the bathroom wall for the light switch. It is somewhere in those dead hours, the 3s and 4s, and the prostitute has been paid and packed off. Bunny is alone and awake, and a mammoth hangover finds him on a terrifying mission for the sleeping pills. He thinks he may have left them in the bathroom, and he hopes the prostitute didn't find them. He locates the switch, and the fluorescent tubes buzz and hum awake. Bunny moves towards the mirror and its merciless light, and despite the hot, toxic throb of his hangover, the dry, foul mouth, the boiled skin, blood-blown eyes, and his demolished quiff, he is not displeased with what greets him. He is afforded no insights, no illuminations, no great wisdoms, but he can see immediately why the ladies dig him. He is not a toned, square-jawed lover-boy or cum-abundant ladies' man, but there is a pull, even in his booze-blasted face, a magnetic drag that has something to do with the pockets of compassion that form at the corners of his eyes when he smiles, a mischievous arch of his eyebrows, and the little hymen-popping dimples in his cheeks when he laughs. Look, there they are now. He throws down a sleeping tablet, and for some spooky reason the fluorescent light short-circuits and flashes on and off. Bunny sees for a split second his face X-rayed and the green bones of his skull leap to the surface of his skin. Bunny says to the grinning death's head, "Oh man," and throws down a second tablet and makes his way back to bed. Showered, quiffed and deodorized, Bunny hunches over a tabloid in the breakfast room of the Grenville Hotel. He wears a fresh shirt patterned with oxblood lozenges and feels like shit, but he is relatively optimistic, because you gotta be in this game. He sees the time is 10:30 and curses to himself as he remembers a promise he had made to his wife that he would be back early. The sleeping pills still course around his system, and he is finding that it is taking a certain amount of effort to turn the pages of the newspaper. Bunny feels a ticklish interest around the back of the neck, a feathering of the hackles, and realizes he has earned the attentions of the couple breakfasting on the other side of the dining room. He clocked them when he came in, sitting in the striped light of the louvered window. He turns his head slowly and deliberately, and their eyes meet in the manner of animals. A man with reptilian teeth, the bright spot of his scalp blinking through his thinning hair, strokes the jewelled hand of a woman in her mid-40s. He meets Bunny's gaze with a leer of recognition. They're both in the same game. The woman looks at Bunny, and Bunny checks out her expression-free eyes, cold beneath her Botox-heavy brow. He takes in her bronze skin, peroxided hair and gelatinous lips, the freckled cleavage of her vast, modified bosom, and he experiences a familiar tightening in his crotch. Bunny zones out for a while, and then in a flash remembers the woman a year ago, maybe 2, in a hotel on Lansing seafront pre-surgery. He recalls waking in a horror of confusion, his body smeared alarmingly in her orange fake tan. "What?" he cried, slapping at his discoloured skin. "What?" he cried in panic. "Do I know you?" says the man across the breakfast room, glassy-eyed and adenoidal. "What?" says Bunny. The muscles around the corners of the woman's mouth retract, causing her lips to stretch laterally, and takes Bunny a moment to realize that she is smiling at him. He smiles back, his dimples doing their thing, and Bunny feels a full-bone bubonic erection leap in his tiger skin briefs. The woman throws back her head, and a clogged laugh escapes her throat. The couple rise from the table, and the man moves closer to Bunny, like a skeletal animal on its hind legs, patting the breadcrumbs off the front of his trousers. "Oh man, you're a trip," he says, in the manner of a wolf. "You really fucking are." "I know," says Bunny. "You're out of this fucking world," says the man. Bunny winks at the woman and says, "You look good," and he means it. The couple exit the dining room, leaving a sickly ghostage of Chanel No. 5 that compounds Bunny's hangover and makes him wince and bare his teeth and return to the newspaper. He licks an index finger, flips a page, and sees a full-page CCTV grab of the guy with the body paint and the plastic devil's horns and the trident. "Horny and on the loose," says the headline. Bunny tries to read the article, but the words just don't do what they were invented to do and keep breaking formation, reordering themselves, scrambling, decodifying, whatever, generally fucking around. And Bunny gives up and feels a mushroom cloud of acid explode in his stomach and blow up his throat. He shudders and retches. Bunny looks up and becomes aware of a waitress standing over him, holding in front of her a full English breakfast. Cheeks, chin, breasts, stomach and buttocks. She looks like she has been designed solely with a compass, a series of soft, fleshy circles in the middle of which hover two large, round, colourless eyes. She wears a purple gingham uniform, a size too small, with white collar and cuffs, her hair raked back in a ponytail and a name tag that says River.